Hey guys, what's up? Carter here. Well, it's Saturday morning. Just got up. Kid is still asleep because we went to my sister's wedding last night and stayed up way later than he's usually staying up, and he didn't get a nap and stuff like that. So anyways, gives me some time. I just want to throw that in there in case for continuity, timeline continuity with my videos now, because of my job driving to Salt Lake. It's a lot quicker and easier for me to make videos than put them up. So oftentimes things get shuffled around and they don't necessarily go up in order, or they kind of go up delayed. So I'm throwing that in there so you kind of know context-wise for those that actually follow my channel. I've got my black coffee here with my Emerson Knives coffee mug. Very cool. Background here is an ad from Handgunner magazine. These EAA ads just kind of crack me up. They're getting funnier and funnier every time. I don't think they're meant to be, but they just crack me up. They've got this like short SWAT unit girl wearing a bikini top, double fisting two pistolas. Just, I love it. Funny stuff. But the main point of this video is this knife right here, the H.E.S.T 2.0. Yeah, I guess there's some controversy on this knife, and I'm kind of in a pretty cool, pretty unique position, I guess, where I was not aware really of any of it. The only thing I was aware of with this knife is that the first version had some lockup problems. That's it. And I put up my unboxing video, I think yesterday, and I'd actually unboxed it a few days before during the week, but couldn't get it up because I get home so late. So I've been carrying this around for the last 3 or 4 days, using it as an EDC blade, playing with it, thinking about it, all that kind of stuff. And slowly things have been trickling in. First off, I went and saw the Nutnfancy video where he didn't take so kindly to this blade. You know, I looked into kind of the history of it. I had no idea. I thought, now I know this sounds stupid because I'm a knife nut, right? But I thought that this was an offshoot of S.E. And because I know S.E., I think they produced the fixed blade version. I don't know. There is some sort of tie there, but I thought this was just like a little off-brand of S.E. I didn't know any of the details on who was behind this model, what else they had done, and I guess this individual, some people don't think he should be designing, well, not that he shouldn't be designing knives, but that he's just not doing the marketing and stuff as well as he should, or like he should. And then I guess he also, you know, jumped on the forums and caused some hoorah, and yeah, and then so after I put up my unboxing vid on it, I got a few other little tidbits of some people that kind of had some opinions about the knife, and they weren't necessarily related to features or quality or usage or anything. It's kind of, it's all marketing, and it's all like the guy behind it and kind of the perceived mentality of it. And it was kind of cool because I wasn't aware of any of that. Seriously, I don't know how it slipped past me, but I just, not at all. I was just not, when that was going on, I may not have even been really that in tune with the knife world. I may have been doing my firearms things last summer. But I missed it all. I missed it all. I had no idea. So I just bought this as a decently priced frame lock EDC folder, and that's what I've been using it as, and that's kind of what I've been thinking of it as I prepare for kind of my overall review and things like that. Sorry my voice is so crunkly. It was, I just got up. But yeah, so that's kind of cool, because now I'm aware of some of that stuff, but I've already got an impression of this knife just, you know, as a knife. So I'm probably going to review and mostly talk about it as a knife, not all that other stuff, but that other stuff is very interesting on how it impacts how people perceive something, you know, obviously the person behind it and stuff like that. I was just watching Cutlery Lover last night, his video on the exiled cutlery. His first part to the comparison between the Chinese knife or whatever. And yeah, he actually went off on that because I guess JB has, you know, some haters, some people that don't like him and think he's a bad guy and stuff like that. And you know, he went on to talk about, which, you know, I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know, it happens and stuff like that. But then he went on to talk about how, you know, do people buy their car and think about, you know, is the president a D-bag or whatever? No, they buy the car because they like the car and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I guess if the president was convicted for killing kittens, that might affect sales, you know. So anyway, so I think it's, you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Obviously that stuff's important, but he does have a point. I mean, a product's a product. Even if the maker's a D-bag, how much does that affect the product? And in what context? You know, I mean, if the director of a movie is a jerk, do you not go see the movie? You know, if Christopher Nolan came out that Christopher Nolan was just an a-hole who treated his actors terribly, would you not go see the new Batman movie in protest? I don't know. Worth thinking about, I guess. Jeff definitely raised a good question there. So anyways, back to the case in point. So that's it's kind of cool. In fact, well, what would have been cooler is had I not heard about any of that stuff, and I did just a full impression, full review on this as a knife. Downside to that is I would have went into it blind, and I probably would have been torn apart by people that don't like this guy, Robert, I think his name is, or the marketing campaign or all that other kind of gimmicky stuff on this knife. I wouldn't have known about it, and they just would have torn me apart and trolled me and thumbs down me, which they probably still will, but at least I'll be prepared for it and I'll know why it's happening, I guess. Alright guys, so yeah, so just a quick update on that. It's kind of exciting. I've never really done this. I've either come into it completely all-knowing of any controversies or issues and things like that, or I was just oblivious all throughout the whole thing. So it's kind of cool to get my first impression clean, and then now I can kind of address some of the other issues and stuff like that. Alright guys, take it easy. Have a good Saturday. Later.